the whole time. That'll probably be the saving grace. It's just like, how much time can he spend? Like, can he look like Matu the other day on that Sven when he was empowered and just farming for like 8 minutes straight every single camp on the dire side? If they can reach that point, then their game can be good. But we all know Troll needs a lot of items compared to PA, who needs like 2 and then starts blowing people up.
Here we go. Loading in game number 1. Reminder, folks, it is elimination today.
You know what's
So a lot to play for. Might see some slower games. You know, tends to happen when it's elimination. Lower risk gameplay, waiting for the enemy to make that fatal mistake.
That's true, especially if we get to the game 3.
Yeah, the game 3, that's a good point. The game 3 in particular. Taiga Enigma.
Let's see. What does Lil have? Does he? All right, they both attempt.
Oh, DM! Dude, he just walks up to the high ground. Oh no! Well, trap card sprung. Boxy with a first blood. That was very free for Liquid.
Yeah, good. No panic into the skewer. Not worth. Probably gonna pull someone and die anyway, and then you won't have Empower. You know, don't Darkseer yourself and take Surge first or anything. As DM goes right to the top lane. He's like, yeah, I don't want to be down there anyway.
Yeah, that was just a very, very aggressive invasion. Like, there's no way Liquid's here. They don't want to fight around the ruins. They're scared.
Don't be mad.
There's some teams that do that too much, and then it's like predictable. But Liquid just, I don't know. We haven't seen them do that yet, so caught them off guard.
Koikva Bat Rider headed mid, and he's going to be matched up against Viper. How the hell does this matchup go, man?
Seems like it'd be pretty annoying for the Bat Rider to play his like typical lane shenanigans, but he can still just do the classic Bat math, right? Of yeah, all right, can I kill him with Firefly?
You know how we usually remark about that? Like, man, these Bat Riders make these dives look so easy, but it's so easy to accidentally feed it the other way, and then the lane's just dead. Viper is absolutely one of those heroes I would be scared to go very aggro against with Firefly. I know you can math it, but still, like, corrosive skin and all that shit, it is scary. All the slows.
Yeah, I would be looking to manipulate the lane a lot as Bat Rider this game. GBK is even like checking for the ward and stuff too. Nice. Okay, he's got his head in the game. It's up top. They already have the Orb of Venom here, bullying on the DM. They missed the Aether Pull though, and he gets the taunt for it. But this is the tri-lane into the PA. This is where that Silencer and Edge actually pays off. A bit of a weird support duo as the dive does happen mid. The map, it was there, buddy.
Oh, buddy. Koikva, he gets it. Look at that, 30 HP. This is exactly what I was talking about. He might have a PhD. Like, easy peasy. I'm the human calculator. What do you want?
Can we confirm that Nahaz is not in the room with him? I mean,
okay, you have now passed threshold. Kill, secure.
Activate.
Activate. VP.P down bottom now. We've turned into a try-on-try, and this PA is taking the brunt of it. Able to Phantom Strike back, but oh, that Centaur in the wrong spot. Save now. Gonna take a couple of right clicks. A lot of damage being traded in this lane down here, and both carries suffering as a result. Boxy, though, he might fall in a little bit too deep, looking for the kill on save before it goes down, but can't get it. Only level 1.
Have you ever had the offlaner rotate into your lane and then die and then be like, all right, well, I guess you can just stay here then? Like, were we going to switch lanes? Was there a plan? Is Taiga actually the carry? It seems that that is the current case.
2-1.
Running back bottom.
Still a small favor for Liquid. Yeah, I guess they're committed to this tri lane. They're going to give Taiga solo XP.
I mean, he does play a support style, that's for sure. He tends to give up farm. He gets smaller items when he does this role with the Enigma, so they knew what they were in for.
Viper's still farming very well mid. I guess one of the good things about this hero, even if you do take an early tumble, you're still Viper. It only cripples you so much in the 1v1.
Yeah, and he's got 2 points in the Nether Toxin, so he's completely fine.
Save
Foxy,
now.
revenge.
There it is. Mickey gonna find credit. Very explosive when they do catch someone like that.
Epileptick1d so stable on the troll, though. Like, this is one of the best laning cores in the game, especially in the current patch. If you want to win your lane, you pick troll, right?
Is it the blind that tips it over so much?
And it's just all his tools, right? He's got range. He's a ranged melee hero when he wants to, like, bully and harass and annoy. He's got a slow. He's got a blind if you ever decide to turn on him. Like, he can turn on the aggression or the defense.
Yeah, no, that's totally true. I still don't know how I feel about Troll's ult, though. Every time I play Troll, this new battle trance makes me feel a little weird. It's good. It's just... I like being able to control my character.
Yeah, you know? I would agree. Not something I would gravitate towards as a player to be like, yeah, I love that guy who just goes so crazy you can't even click.
You know, like, Black Hole is a cool hands-off-the-keyboard kind of spell. There's, like, a style to Black Hole, even going hands-up. Troll, I don't want to go hands-up when I pop the ult, but you basically have to. You have no choice.
Yeah, it's more of like Jesus
like
take the wheel kind of ultimate, you know?
Yes. Oh, Lil. He's going to spend some time to think about that. And that's the problem with the silencer right there. So susceptible to any kind of initiation if he's just the least bit out of position. And now Epileptic1d, there's the blind Trent. That'll keep him safe.
Wow.
Gank over. Gank over.
Troll. At least they have this camp. They need to get some creep action happen here.
Foxy. Counter play. They've got it. The ranged axes. Pretty bloody bottom lane.
I think he dissimulated after the enchant anyway. Like, I don't even think it got dispelled, did it? I think they actually just went right through the, sorry, Resonant Pulse, I mean. I think they went right through the shield, but then again, it's also just level 1 shield, so.
Yeah, what do you get at level 1? It's not much.
No, it's like 40 or something.
Yes, it is actually 40.
And then you get bonus
it goes
30.
Up 30 for hero.
So probably like 100 there.
Not a lot. How's our mid lane looking? Checking in. Viper winning by a small margin. Net worth about 150 gap. So really an even mid lane between GPK and Koikpa. See what the Koikster buys. Maybe first item BOT on the bat. Been pretty common.
Foxy came top and he's just a little bit early. Black Hole is... Oh my god, the math. It was 1 creep off. He was 1 XP away. That's so unfortunate.
Oh, man.
They would have the perfect timing.
Actually 1 XP. Poor Enigma. But you can see what they want to do. Ward comes down. They've got DM in their sights. Black Hole, Trent. It's the first Black Hole of the game. And guess what? There's no global silence to stop it. That's the free one. You get 1 free one.
Foxy's like, oh, thank goodness I was here. It's like, I just got a game for the free XP. I don't know how much he helped.
That's like a high five. Good work there, Taiga. I'll be the cheerleader today. They've got this siege creep too. We'll see how much damage they can get into this tower. Another set of Eidolons.
Dire's top tower.
See, Trent? Enigma does more than Black Hole. He pushes.
Yeah, and that's what he's augmenting, right? He's not going the build. There is a silencer, so I'm very glad they're not just like stuck in this like recent style they've been doing. They still are gonna choose the correct items based on playing against silencer.
Lane now, Lasso, that connects onto the Viper. Follow up from Boxy. Lil's made the rotation. GPK does get off a Viper strike, and Koikpa says, I'm out of here, boys. And he actually makes it. GPK, though, still alive. Boxy trying to find this kill. It's going to be tight, and I don't think he's going to get it. No, GPK lives.
Yeah. I mean, he was stuck in there. God, that would have been so much XP, though, if he had gotten that. He's like 1 second away from another Aether.
Nice, the silver lining for Liquid. Bat Rider lives, and you do pull the troll out of that bottom lane, so this creates some space for Mickey.
Dire's top tower.
But a nice win for Virtus Pro Prodigy.
Yeah, GPK is getting a lot there on that Viper. Just cleaned up another stack. He is top of the leaderboard of net worth, 3,700, and he is indeed going for that Atos first. So aggressive build to try and create some aggression across the map. He's got to hope that someone's going to come with him. I don't know how early the troll wants to be a part of that, but he's going to at least need the mag.
E going to become more relevant. How does the Magnus have? He's looking pretty poor right now.
Yeah,
so is Boxy, actually.
Boxy's a support. Taiga's like second highest in the game.
Yeah, I guess that's true. This is just a true role swap at this point.
Yeah. Especially once that
Liquid showing their depth here, Trent.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that, Secret's been doing for like 3 years now. Not even so much the swap. They used to swap more when it was,
they would do this with the
other
Yapsar
combos. But yeah, they still do this stuff.
Notorious for that. Like, wow, look, Yapsar's free farming at 10 minutes. That's kind of weird. No, that's just part of the plan.
Optic with Zai and 3-3 were the big ones. Oh my god, you literally never knew which game who was playing what. It shifted every single time. Like,
well, Koikva gets away with the BOTs first, and now they might look to make a play mid. Koikva gets turned on, doesn't even get off the lasso, and Viper strike. Yeah, that's the threat of Viper as a Bat Rider. Exactly that right there. You think you're hot shit, you got your boots of travel, you run in to grab him, and you take a Viper strike to the face. Bottom, win rate, TPO him.
Oh, do you think his current quick buy is his item build? Do you think he's going to go bots 2 first?
Bots 2, first item?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen that in a single game I've cast, pub or pro otherwise, Trent. So I would be happy to see my first boots of travel level 2.
So strange. But guys, I can TP right on you. It's like 20 more movement speed.
It's such a ridiculous investment. That is... That takes YOLO to a whole nother level, man.
Obviously, he has not chosen the next item yet.
But DM, he's gone for the max in power, and my gosh, epileptick1d, he's cleaving now, Trent.
Could you believe it?
Look at this innovative strategy. And this is going to open up the troll to get either a Sanj and Yasha or a Manta style.
I mean, he probably... Well... I mean, it is Bat versus Troll.
Dire's top tower,
but I don't think that matters outside the laning stage nearly as much, so...
Zania getting dove. That'll be a free one.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm really glad that he's involved, too. Like, actually pushing, right?
Yeah. Was it Liquid yesterday that played the Wind Ranger that got mega farmed? I think it was Taiga.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Position 4 Wind Ranger that ended up basically being like a carry Wind Ranger with the MKB, BKB blink.
No, I don't think that was them. Wasn't that,
Radiant's
I'm not even sure.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't remember either,
But they were damn firm.
Oh, there was Alliance that did it yesterday to beat Liquid. So Liquid lost to the really farmed Wind Ranger.
You were halfway there.
Darn. Well,
so it's
anyway.
like they were there for it, at least.
Yeah, not looking like that'll be the case. Insania playing a true support Wind Ranger here. Tranquil Boots, Blightstone. He is level 6 and actually has not skilled up Focus Fire yet. Trying to decide if it's going to be worth it or not.
I think he just wants more Shackle. And it takes it now. Just get the Shackle. Shackle's the best.
When you're a hard 5, yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, damn, he got him. Hits him with the voice line. I'm really surprised to get that deny. Thought epileptic1d had it.
That's pretty nice. There's a double damage on the bat right now. But it's VP Prodigy on the hunt. Mickey now, he's on the run. Chanted up, Boxy nearby, solo RP, catches the Phantom Assassin. Global Silence comes out, but PA is still alive, not for long. Brought down as the Shockwave pulls her back in. 6-5 now, great kill from VP.P.
To me, this puts a lot of faith in Virtus Pro Prodigy's game for me. Just even that one rotation in to grab that kill, because I think with their heroes, it's relatively tempting to just farm the whole time. Especially with the mag and the troll, like, they don't really want to help this Viper that much. You know, if you're in a pub, it's going to be like pulling teeth to get this troll and this Magnus to come help you. But the fact they make that big rotation to get the kill, they use the global to secure that there's no saves or anything, that is a Mask of Madness first PA. So like, Mickey, he can join in on fights and stuff, but he's really far away from the Deso at the moment for 13 minutes.
Mask of Madness first. I mean, the PA is decently behind. Lowest of the cores. We've seen this item on carries kind of double as a fighting, farming tool. Sven, Lone Druid, likes to pick it up. Is this worth on PA? Are you digging on this build? It seems a little weird.
I like it because of their allies. Because if you look at how much space and control there is to add into these team fights, it makes sense to me why Mickey thinks like this is gonna help me farm faster because my lane wasn't that good, so it's like a recovery item, and I can also potentially join in on these engagements.
It does feel a little bit like Void by Mask of Madness. You have that free time in Chrono where you don't really care if you're silenced and have less armor. His Black Hole is kind of like that too, huh? Lasso as well. Invasion now, Liquid. Who are we gonna find? I think it's DM. Oh, Skewer stopped. Nice Malefice. Not gonna be enough.
By getting that off.
Another rotation mid. Push the tower, still threaten the lasso. Double damage spawns again. And they're gonna give it to PA. Okay.
They have global in 10 seconds, but they put the invis on the Viper, so I don't think they can really contest this.
Black Hole and Lasso available. They want to contest this trend. Lasso. Nope, that's a shackle. Does connect onto the troll. There's the lasso now, trying to bring troll into no man's land. They did get an okay Black Hole, but interrupted immediately by the global, and now Taiga gets brought down. Very chaotic fight for Liquid. It looked like an okay lasso for Koikpa, but he didn't drag him to his teammates either, so they weren't able to secure the kill. And in the end, just a 1-0 goes to the VP Prodigy.
Yeah, but if he'd have gotten to the high ground, he just TP'd mid. So that would have been a disaster.
Oh, he was trying to get him up onto the plateau
pillar
there.
Yeah. So if he got him pillared, like, they don't have any way to get him down, right? He would have been stuck there for a full 80 seconds.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Backfires
all
though.
In. Yeah. Lil's gonna find Koik for farming here.
Koikster, he's going BKB. Okay. I get it.
Yeah, silencer.
Not and Viper, you know.
Yep.
Ench also pretty annoying. Not often you'll see Bat just go second item BKB like this, but seems very warranted. I think he needs it. Looking a little rough for Liquid. Already over 2K favor for the Dire.
And the other thing
the
is,
Deso will help, but Mickey still has some farming to do.
We often complain about Troll for like how many items he needs, like 20 items in the trap, but it's also a mag, so like you just buy whatever the hell you want.
Koikpa again.
No misses when it's versus the Viper, huh?
Apparently not.
You better know that you're gonna get that lasso or whatever you want when you come in division. You better make sure you hit it, or you are going to die.
Yeah, there's no exit. Even if you have a force staff or something, I don't know that that's enough to save you against all the slow. Think about how rough this game would have been if Koikpa didn't get that solo kill mid.
Yeah, true. Jeez, another Invis rune? What's going on with this guy?
It's a lucky Viper. GPK on the hunt. Boxy now drops the taunt. Looks like he'll be okay.
Tower is under attack.
Pretty heavy rotation to not get anything, but they'll clear up the wave. DM will TP down here to his best friend Troll. He's gonna push on in again. All they have is like split push right now from Liquid. It is not looking that great.
Yeah, Taiga's got Greaves. He's almost at Blink, about 2/3 there. I guess Deso on Mickey is really the next big power spike that Liquid can try to fight around. Not too much else.
They need
normally Blink from Enigma, I'd say, would be a really big deal, but against the silencer, it's it's still useful, but maybe not the end-all be-all game changer. Nice save from Boxy there. He'll be fine.
They're doing the sweep, right?
Radiant's
They
middle
clear
tower
out through
is under
there. They get
attack.
mid. Now they're going to Boxy.
Dire's
All
top
back for
tower is
Rogue.
under
But yeah,
attack.
as you said, that pressure top is pretty nice.
At least it's something. Liquid are playing the map pretty well, and like, look where Quick was farming.
Radiant's
They have a
middle
pretty good
tower
idea of what
is under
Virtus.Pro
attack.
Prodigy are up to, so they're farming where it's safe.
Dire's
Boxy
top
living
tower
life
is
on
under
the
attack.
edge. Whoa!
Do you think he's going to pay for this one? Does he get out of here 2 jumps?
He's just going to use 1 jump in TP, and they'll catch him. But he's got another jump. Shockwave pulls him back in.
Oh, he's dead. Fuck occurs.
There's nothing out there.
Buyback from Boxy, though. He's angry.
He buys back, but they scan that there's no one up there. Is this the block buyback?
Roach is falling quick. It's a troll after all. An epileptic kid will bring it down. That's an
Dire's
Aegis now in the
middle
hands of the
tower
troll
is under
warlord.
attack.
3K net worth favor now.
I think he tried to bluff him. Yeah, we're gonna 5-man fight you. You better run. don't you keep roaching. My team is all there.
Yeah, I don't know how well that play works against a Lil squad. You know, I feel like Lil is the big brain player that is always looking to call a bluff like that. You know?
Yeah, I hear Boxy's really good at melee, but maybe not poker. It's not his forte.
Now Lil up top, they see him. They've got him in the sights. Quickful wants it. Nice flame break. That'll make this a very safe lasso. Not going to get Viper struck, and he'll burn down. Some vengeance for the silencer. Taiga TPs.
Must have been some temptation there for Taiga now. I assume they just want to smoke. I would think, right? Silencer being dead. I guess he's not dead nearly long enough, though. And
Yeah.
that courier is flying over that dire ward, so if they didn't know about the blink, they know about it now. And now they have their own counter blink. So they could try and bait something out here with the troll. They could like put the troll out front, hide behind him, then go for an RP counter on the black hole.
Oh, McKay in trouble mid. Able to get back to the high ground, but Viper strike, big damage, not enough for a kill. Glad he had support nearby. Boxy bumps into DM.
Dire's
Might get a free courier, and he does. Okay, on the other side of the map, now Epileptic Kid going deep. Gets healed up. Glimmer Cape into Nature's Attendance. He's good. That's also a BKB out on Troll. Fresh 10 seconds, bud.
And a halberd on GPK. Oh, the life of Mickey. Like, just got his Deso ready to fight, and now there's a halberd.
Yeah.
Coin. Free.
Halberd,
Troll.
Atos. They don't have any way to dispel him, to like help him out.
Troll mag, man. Like, we've seen this combo so many times. You know it accelerates the Troll a lot, but Epileptic Kid is really starting to get scary. 13K net worth now. He's got Abyssal Blade queued up next, and I think that's the
Radiant's
cherry on
middle
top here with the
tower is under
BKB
attack.
that's going to make him one scary Troll.
I've had a couple of games like this now where it feels like we just get to a point where one team just feels way too scared. I guess they were both Liquid games, right? Where now they think, okay, we actually can't fight this. Happened versus the Lions when they were just like split pushing
Yeah.
constantly, and they do seem really good at utilizing the map. Like, look at the lead. It's only 2K when you think about who's felt like ahead for a lot of this game. It's felt like it has been Virtus.Pro Prodigy.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's one of the weirder dynamic of these Liquid lineups, and even the dynamic you're talking about where one team will sort of concede, at least temporarily, but it's not a big gold lead. It's just power spikes around these items. Boxy, I think he's got a Yule's pretty close. Yeah, it's done, actually. And speaking of Boxy, he's going to be caught by the Atos, dissimulate away, step into the trees. He got caught last time, now he'll make it out. Whoa.
I really like how he didn't TP out the first time, and he went back in there, and they actually initiated, because I think he wants them to try and make those plays, because if they miss on that, they're gonna swing that smoke right into his jungle like instantly, and that's where Mickey was farming at the moment. So he's like trying to draw that attention. Number one, I'd say it's like a coin flip if he lives or dies, and if he does die, it's maybe a bit of a deal just because he had the dieback, but overall, someone needs to make this space for Mickey. Like, there's a reason why they're only down 2K, and it's risky plays like that.
But it's not slowing down Epileptic Kid. Maybe buying them time, having to fight into the Aegis. Only a minute left until that expires. But Virtus.Pro Prodigy going to try to make use of it. Looks like they'll group up and pressure mid, perhaps. Boxy. Be okay. Astral Step keeps him safe. Meanwhile, in the mid, they find Insania.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
that's
is
a
under
nice,
attack.
easy kill. No buyback available. And now the tower push will commence.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They are like way too firm though on these Radiant heroes.
Radiant's
Like for the
middle
game
tower
state,
has
I'm
fallen.
very impressed.
Yes, like it feels like they're about to take high ground, and Liquid are going to struggle to hold this. But the gap is minuscule.
And what a time to get the Blink Dagger here for Koikva.
Even the XP gap pretty small as well, about 2,500. Troll about to lose Aegis, but
huge.
will survive. There it is. Nice RP, catches 2 BKB from Koikva, and now the Troll's back and ready to dance. Pretty
Yeah,
darn
and
good for Liquid, though.
They don't want to go for the lasso after because the global's still there. So even if they get the lasso, then he might just get pulled in, be saved by the global, and they just get, you know, killed.
I mean, they hold. They don't lose anything except Insania, who died at the tier 2. The tier 3 does take some decent damage, but all things considered, I think Liquid should be pretty happy with that. Especially now that Mickey is closing in on the BKB. 2/3 of the way there. That'll be another huge item for them to try to fight around.
Whoa, is that the TC Viper build? The legendary TC carry, the Blink Dagger Viper,
Dire's top
ladies
tower
and
is
gentlemen.
under
I was going to say, I don't think Halberd was in the
Radiant
game when
are
TC was
scanning.
playing, but...
No, it was, but it was only bought by Legion Commander to pop Lincolns. That was literally the only time the item was purchased.
Has Halberd been in the game that long?
Hell yeah.
I guess it was just so underbought for a while.
Dire's
Yeah,
turret
I would have
has
flunked
been
that trivia
killed.
question. What patch was that introduced?
God, I could actually remember that being actually the only hero that bought it. That was it. It was just Legion.
And,
it was trash.
Made even more sad by the notion that she wasn't buying it to actually use the item just to pop Lincolns. I mean, that's like... It was a new item in patch 6.73. That's pretty old.
That is pretty old still.
That was 2011, December. So, all right, you win.
I
Trent's
got
got better history than me.
Nice try, bud.
How sad is that? I played Dota for like 2 years before I even
Dire's
realized
bottom
Halberd
tower
was in
is
the
under
game.
That's pretty appropriate for its status.
I think so. 2012 Zyori wasn't buying a lot of halberds. Oof. Anyway, Blink Dagger Viper, do you like it? Is it good?
Yes,
here?
it's perfect this game because he has a purpose. Now they have a first initiator. Like you saw what happened with DM on that RP. That was a great RP because they were able to send an epileptick1d with the Aegis. They don't have that anymore. Now someone else needs to be the body. GPK's job.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is
Counter pressure from Liquid.
Tier 2
Radiant's
down.
top tower
Tier
has
1
fallen.
down. At least it's a trade. Never too late to kill that enemy
Radiant's
tier 1
top
mid.
tower is under
PA
attack.
now thinking MKB.
Dire's
Smart.
middle tower is under attack.
Pretty good against the blinds.
I really thought after they killed Mickey in that top triangle at like 13 minutes that they were going to run away with such a larger lead than this.
Yeah, 1K
And it so
gap
concerns me.
Stunning. I wonder how Liquid feel about the current state of the game. I wish we could poke into their team speak for a moment and just like, are they sweating right now, or do they kind of feel like, all right, this is hard, but we've got options, we're farming well, we just have to take smart fights, and this is our game.
Yeah, like are they laughing it up like, oh yeah, refresher's coming, guys. It's fine. 2 black holes. They can cancel one of them.
I mean, that is it's kind of a joke, but at the
Dire's
same
bottom
time, that
tower
is
under
also
attack.
a way to deal with the silencer. He can only stop one black hole.
The
And
build
he does
is
have
perfect.
breeze, so he's got the dispel to deal with silence.
He has the power.
It's not the craziest thing ever. Taiga gets the TP home. Yeah, this game a little bit hard to read. It's felt like Virtus Pro Prodigy have been in control for an easy 15 minutes. They're kind of setting the tide, and Liquid are playing very reactionary, but it's an effective reactionary gameplay. My biggest concern is that Troll is having complete run of the map. He's constantly been empowered, and you can see it in the net worth. Epileptic1d is farming way faster than the PA, understandably so. He now has an MKB to go with the Basher and the 10-second BKB. Remember, Troll didn't even use his BKB in that last fight, so
Is under attack.
he is still a serious threat that they haven't really been able to deal with. He hasn't died yet.
In most games, I would be a lot more confident in it. The problem I see is that there's Black Hole,
Dire's
Lasso,
top
and
tower
Midnight
is
Pulse.
under
And so there's just a
attack.
lot of stuff that he can't really count on this BKB to guarantee his ulti. But pickoffs like this would be huge.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Boxy?
Boxy,
How on
little
earth
too
did
tricky.
he just live? There's no way he's living, right?
He's got another Astral Step and a Force Step, dude. He's good. He is good.
Baiting so hard right now.
Okay, he's dead.
He got
But
greedy.
He had some tools there to maybe live a little bit longer.
Radiant's middle tower is under
He literally
attack.
was playing like they had a glimpse or
Radiant
something.
structures are
Yeah, that
fortified.
was... Well, Space Gray. He lived longer than he should have, perhaps, anyway. Epileptic Kid now in onto the Tier 3 cliff,
Radiant's
already been
middle
used.
tower has fallen.
And Roche is up. Still no refresher on the Enigma. He's getting close, but not there yet.
I think with how the game's going, you just play for high ground if you're Liquid. I don't think you can test this Roche unless you get some sort of a very good scenario for it.
I don't see how you can. Maybe if
Radiant
they had
are
the
scanning.
refresher and you have double black hole, like maybe. But you can't do this 45. It's going to die before Boxy comes up.
Yeah, don't throw away all of this like side lane and creep work that you've done on a bad Roche engagement. You know, trust in the high ground defense of Enigma and Batrider.
And they did successfully wait out the first Aegis, for the most part at least. So
Yeah.
maybe they can do it again. Koikba has Force Staff now also. Looking to cut away mid.
How many do they have? Just two? Yeah, they have, because they have the one on Boxy as well. Thought maybe Insane would have one, but he's not there.
Oh.
Koikfa.
Koikba moves back in. He does have the BKB. He'll pop it, gets RP'd, takes a tower shot, and I don't know if the Koikster's getting out of this one. BKB about to expire. Blink Dagger up in one. No way. He's good. That was a 9-second BKB, so it did last quite a bit. All right. Knows his limits.
Yeah, Tiger.
And baited out an RP. Yeah, pretty good.
Tiger's still down here, getting a little greedy on this next wave, but he might get away with it. They're not sticking around.
I get to use again.
Bounty.
I think they might. Well, I don't know. They still have that one last fight. Like, he is a humongous troll right now.
Yeah, and there's two of them. If somehow Liquid can take a good fight here, if they can hold their high ground despite the double troll life, things might look okay. But this is a tall order. This is a big hold, and Liquid need to be a little careful. They are split.
Foxy's poking the bear, man. Like, they're trying to create a bad like low ground situation. There it is.
Okay, that's a lasso on the troll. They're trying to pull him into the tier 4s. They've got him very deep. That's a great start. Boxing in the back line, trying to break it up, but the troll's coming back. Do they have anything else? No, Epileptic Kid just runs, still saving the BKB. Everyone's still alive. Shackle does connect on troll. They'll boop him back. Pull up! Caught up to the high ground. That's the BKB. He didn't quite make it. He still was on the low ground there.
Oh man, the patience on this black hole too. They know. Like, even if they're canceling the blink on DM, there is still Lil able to cancel from way out there, so they can't clutch it underneath the tier 4s.
But Trent.
They did it again. They burnt the Aegis.
And the refresher is coming. Enigma bought out. He's got
Dire's
it.
top tower is under
Two
attack.
black holes online. That was a fantastic hold. That was pretty much as good as it could have gone. Aside from Boxy getting a pick off in the back line. Batrider, he's going to take a tumble. TP interrupted. But that was a pretty sick initiation onto the troll from Koikpa. Credit where it's due.
The worst part is how frustrating these games are to play as Virtus Pro Prodigy. Like, they drive you nuts, right? Because it feels like you're just chasing ghosts around the entire map as they just keep killing camps over and over again.
Yeah. And do VP Prodigy actually want to do this without Aegis? It looks like they do. They've got the cheese. They pass that over to the troll. And they are headed up high ground.
Dire's
Here it
middle
is.
tower is under
Lasso
attack.
is black hole. And they have seen it now, at least potentially. Oh, they are pretty clubbed. They are pretty clubbed. Even Lil is close right now. This is dangerous.
Mickey's running. He's coming from the back line. He's invis with the blur.
Dire's
Shackle
middle tower
flies.
is under attack.
Try to catch
The
Troll
creep.
off that potato. Almost had him.
Virtus Pro Prodigy back up after a little chip damage on the tower, about 500. There were some moments there. It looked like that could have been a 3 or 4 enemy black hole minimum.
Do you know what this feels like? It feels like a Tinker game.
A little bit.
Doesn't it? It's like
some weird
Liquid have
way.
like a couple of weird Tinker players happening on these side lanes because that's what the style is. It's like you just
Yeah.
get so frustrated and it feels like you just want to ram your faces down one of these lanes and just end this
Dire's top
stupid
tower
game.
is under attack.
But you've missed that window a little bit here. It can still happen, of course. They still have insanely strong heroes, but the items are becoming more powerful on Liquid. Like, Liquid, oh my god, Boxy just kills creep waves so fast too.
Are scanning.
All right, now Boxy's going to get caught, though. They've got the root, Yule Scepter. He's already used his Force Staff, but has an Astral Step. Void Spirit is a crazy good space creator. They get the Viper. Force Staff used GPK in pretty deep, but I don't know if it's far enough for them to actually get this kill. They're trying to tick him down. They'll need a more beautiful shackle from Insania. That one secures the kill. Now epileptick1d, he's on the run. In the back line, VP.P from Mickey trying to get Lil. This will be
black hole
to set the black hole, and he gets it onto the troll. Won't be able to pop his ult.
That was so
buyback
greedy,
low,
dude.
but it's too little, too late, and Lil will not be able to save DM. A disastrous fight for VP Prodigy. The insane patience from Taiga pays off, and they get the big play, the 5K swing that they've been waiting for the past half hour.
I can see the future, man. That Troll started running towards the silencer, and that's it. Black hole, like, it's over. Oh, man, that is painful.
Gotta be frustrated with that one.
I mean, he was getting jumped on, like he was targeted. He was the back line was broken.
I
so
mean,
it
the
didn't even-
troll running into him to set up the double. Yo,
That doesn't matter.
well,
It really
yeah,
doesn't at that
Tower
point.
is under
If they
attack.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
if they use that black hole on Silencer to kill him, he can at least buy back in Global to try to save the troll there again.
yeah, but
That's
the
like
Troll
the
had no
worst game
friends
for
left.
them. Catching, well, sort of. The Magnus was there. It's like Silencer and Troll both getting caught by the
Yeah,
black
that's true.
hole without
That should
having
never happen.
pressure. Dude, that's like the worst case scenario there. You're right. That fight was pretty botched anyway, but that was the like, dog, you just guaranteed we have no win condition now. I
Yeah.
think Lil should be justified in being a little flustered after that.
So you're in this game. What would you say to that Troll? You're that silencer. Like, what? Are you gonna let that guy have it?
Run the other way. The same thing I say to people when I'm playing Dazzle and they run away from me trying to kite someone. Run to the grave, not away from the grave. The exact mentality, just inverted, man. Like, just go any other direction. But to Lil's credit there, Tread, he did have buyback ready. He was super ready to
did.
make that play, buyback global. So some props there.
Yeah, he had the hotkey set.
And, I mean, ultimately, you mentioned it, but Mickey was what set that whole thing up. Pops the BKB, goes straight for the back line. Love that play, right? Mickey doesn't stay with the team. He's looking to create that chaos. He was one of the key factors that broke it up for Virtus Pro Prodigy and caused them to start panicking like that.
How about the fact he only has one death this game on this PA that's been farming fairly aggressively too?
Yeah, I think Mickey's played fantastic. Insania, he's going to get caught down bottom. The position 5 Wind Ranger. I think he's going to get caught. Yeah, GPK's here. Okay, took all 5 of them.
It
They
took
got
my
it.
brain so long to figure out what just silenced him. I was like, oh yeah, Mind Stealer. Or Mind Breaker, sorry. Fresh name.
Mind Breaker.
Dire's
Double siege
top
creep
tower
up
is under
top.
attack.
Boxy doing some split pushing, and right now Prodigy not reacting. Boxy's like, this seems scary, but if they're not going to react, I will keep hitting the tower.
They have an 8k lead now.
Like, I want to leave. Okay, ooh. Stops the Atos. Nice disjoint. That was a lot of damage on that tier 3. It's down to 700 HP now.
For nothing but a support being up here. And catapults, obviously.
Well, the catapults were headed up that way no matter what, so... you know, not
They
a
didn't
big
make
opportunity cost.
the conscious choice, huh?
Big investment from the siege creep.
This is an artifact. You don't get to choose the lanes.
All right, so how you feeling? Is Gambler Trent ready to call the Dota Plus win percentage right now?
No, I had actually just checked a second ago, so I already knew that it's bailed. It's
Damn.
bailed on its friends of Virtus Pro Prodigy pretty hard. It dipped real fast. It's a fake friend. This
Old
Dota
Nessie
Plus.
here popping out. You had 82% in favor of Liquid.
I don't
This
know
has
if I
been
would have went that high yet, just because of the cooldowns. Although that Aeon disc is pretty freaking sick on Enigma.
Yeah. It's been a pretty tense game. Troll now has Satanic, and Troll is still about an item ahead of the PA. So even though the window is closing for Virtus Pro Prodigy, they do still have a really farmed Troll and a lot of tools if they can make the catch.
Dire are scanning.
But a tough one to do. Boxy still split pushing up top, while VP.P are smoked, and great positioning from
Dire's
Liquid. They're
top
staying high
tower
ground.
is
They're not
under
going to give
attack.
them anything here. And in fact, a TP home from GPK, not even going to get Boxy. TP out.
I would love to watch Boxy play this hero anytime I cast Liquid. Because he has been a hilarious nuisance this entire game. On these side lanes and creep pushing, that's an illusion.
Well, Abyssal
Got him.
down. It's a short cooldown. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Boxy is redefining Space Creator on Void Spirit for me.
Lil's gonna pop
Wait.
the illusion again.
The hero is kind of perfectly suited for what Boxy's doing. Like, yeah, he can play core and kill people, but the double astral step and dissimulate, if you buy Force Staff Lotus Yules,
Yeah.
you can play pretty annoying like that.
It looks like the puppy puck, right?
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
the exact same thing.
I see why Virtus Pro
Radiant
Prodigy are
are
struggling to actually lock him down. Now Roche is up, scouted out by the Dire. Liquid nearby, ready to contest. It's a refresher shard on Roche. Ooh, Spell Prism.
Yeah, I don't think they've finished up their neutrals on the Radiant yet, have they? No, they got one left. Oh, they also Spell Prism on the Enigma, so we got potential for both of the big ultis. The
That's
RP and
really
the
nice.
Black Hole to have it.
And it does affect Refresher, right? Spell Prism?
Yeah, I believe
44
so.
seconds. Yeah.
Just for fresh stuff that doesn't.
Yep. Thought so. They get the Magnus, though. Shackle to follow up. It's a long lasso. They'll need a little more damage, and they don't quite have it. DM too tanky without the PA here. It looks like a good catch.
Man, look at Vicky. He's looking for a Lil because he knows that he's back there and it's not the real Lil with that illusion up front.
This is smart, though. Give the Illusionist Cape to Lil and let him make these annoying kind of bait plays. Obviously, they know that this is a thing now, but gives Lil a little more leeway to play cheeky. Now Boxy up on the high ground. He's able to jump away. Epileptic Kid charging in, holding the BKB. It's still at 8 seconds. Boxy doing boxy things on the other side. Man, Virtus Pro Prodigy, they know that they need this Roche, but they are rightfully so scared to commit to the pit. Struggling to find a pickoff.
The game has been on such an island this game, though. Like, if they could just
Dire's
catch him
middle
with
tower
something,
is
like when
under
he's
attack.
playing way off on the side.
I would be so frustrated by this Void Spirit, though. If I were
Yeah, I'm like getting angry watching it.
VP.P.
He is the Tinker.
It's just so obnoxious. And wow, PA is going to go for the Aghanims, Trent.
Easy breezy.
Well, I was actually going to say that I think the Roche is huge because if it was the Ags, I think it's really busted for the PA this game too. Because the way that he's playing, right? With the Scepter cooldown of 10 seconds, and you get the constant Dispel too.
Yeah. Anytime you kill a hero, your abilities are refreshed. That includes Blur.
Yeah, that's something.
Not an Ags we see too often, but still a cool one. And now Abyssal Blade coming out for Troll. The big lockdown is here. Smoke up now from Virtus Pro Prod.
He has no buyback. This will
Getting
be
bought out.
100 seconds. Oh, it's right
RP. Okay, nice pick on the back. There is a buyback available on that one.
They don't rush for the pit or anything, though.
Run off.
They kind of got to force this buyback, though, don't they? Shouldn't they, like... I guess they don't want to just run to the pit, though, if they don't know where Taiga is.
I think the double black hole is still pretty scary.
So what's the play here, guys? So we just
They don't
chilling
have
after
the
killing
most mobile team, right? You look at Virtus.Pro Prodigy, it's like Silencer, Viper, two heroes that are notoriously bad at moving around. At least there's the blink on Viper, but I think they're afraid to get stuck in the pit. Like, okay, you commit, Bat buys back, and then if you don't get out fast enough, you are in big trouble. So while I agree, all right, they're going to go in. This is a little risky, and there you go. Bat buys back. Immediately, they get out.
Yeah,
so well played.
That's the play.
Yeah, well played. I see why they were scared, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's just number one, right? First check mark. They checked the Illusionist Cape as inventory. So they swapped the Illusionist Cape over to Taiga to try and bait a bad jump in. But they noticed that he had it, so they just enchanted. So wait, so he got rid of the Prism. Who'd he give it to? The PA or something?
Now, PA's got Havoc Hammer.
Oh, Boxy. Oh, my God. If he wasn't annoying enough already.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty golden. He's also carrying a gem right now. So into the Roche pit we go. Mickey is in, and he's killing it really fast. Virtus.Pro Prodigy starting to move their way into the pit. Save, uses the Glimmer Cape. Now they go in onto the PA. Follow up, big time damage from the Troll. PA low, saving the BKB, though. Now Roche.
Havoc Hammer. Trying to stay tanky. Double lasso.
Double lasso. This is great. The Aghanims from Koikva. But can they get the follow-up kills? Boxy trying to get to the back line. Taiga and Mickey over the trees.
Oh, there he is. He found the real one. He's used. Go for the BKB.
RP.
Oh, he missed.
It's missed. Oh, no. This is bad. Now Taiga gets the black hole on two. Global. And now the second black hole. But can he get it off? Trolls found him. Taiga still falls. He'll buy back now. 5 alive for Virtus.Pro Prodigy. A very spread out fight. Boxy still in the back trying to duel Lil. And now he's going to get put to rest. What happened to Liquid might have botched this one. Now Insania, he's going to be the one in the front lines. Takes a Viper strike. He'll survive.
Firefly.
The pit.
He can get in there. He's going.
Feel this. Roche is down.
He got it. He got both.
Picked up by the
cheese and the refresher.
Okay, Koikva's got the spoils. But BKB popped. He's used the refresher shard to try to live here to get a new BKB. It's still a second life on Troll. Virtus.Pro Prodigy get most of what they wanted out of this. And Insania will fall. I think that's the second time. That's a dieback on the Wind Ranger. Nope, never mind. It's just a death. Let's take a look at the recap. 2 buybacks used. Boxy, as well as Taiga.
I don't know what happened to the second black hole. I couldn't tell what canceled it. I didn't even see it come out.
No, he died to the shockwave. He caught the Troll was beaten on him, and then he got the black hole off, and then the shockwave came through and it killed the Enigma while he was black holing.
Oh damn, it's crazy.
So, yeah, it was a cluster of a fight.
Yeah, that was complete chaos. Liquid finally got forced into a team fight.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
And there are no buybacks available here except the Magnus across the board. So could be a tough high ground defense.
Under attack.
All right, let's go Virtus.Pro Prodigy. Defeat this Tinker lineup. I can feel your anguish, your pain and suffering of the constant split push.
Minotaur Harn. Epileptic gets safe. They'll be able to finish off the barracks. Lasso onto again, but Koikva getting locked down pretty hard. Dying through the BKB, and he's just dead. Now the counter kills perhaps. Viper pulled into the tier 4s. He falls, a 1-for-1. Epileptic Kid still standing though. Virtus.Pro Prodigy now starting to sound the retreat. Shackle does latch onto a creep. Global silence.
2-man RP
on 2. This is pretty nice. Epileptic Kid now starting to fight. Remember, still has Satanic on top of that Aegis. Now looking to retreat, I think. Liquid hoping to find some stragglers. Save getting low, but they reflect the shackle. Oh no, Insania. Now he's going to fall. 2 sidelined, no buyback. It's a 4v3. Virtus.Pro, are they going to stay here?
There's 20 seconds until double black hole. I don't know if this is worth hanging around.
They've got a lot of time on Aegis. Over 2 minutes. They'll jump in onto Mickey. Skewer back down. Phantom Assassin. No BKB for 15. The Lotus helping him out a little bit, but now Epileptic Kid has found him. He gets the bash. Needs a root. Can't quite find it. Gets another bash. Abyssal Blade for the kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well,
And I don't think that's anywhere close, right? Oh, wait, too cold. No, he is buyback.
okay, he does have it. Wow. All right, buyback available on PA, but still 30 seconds without the other two. Bat Rider and Wind Ranger stuck sideline. Still time on Aegis, still a Satanic.
Oh, this is a good skewer from DM. They don't see him. So they don't want to go for it, though.
A little
That was
risky.
juicy.
And double black hole has returned.
Oh, and Tigers go for the sneaky play. Do they have the gem on the edge still? They do.
They'll jump in. They find Boxy. Yules gives him a reset. Nice skewer, though. Follow-up stuns. Black hole connects on
Got Lil.
three. Lil's one of them. This is big. Taiga making the game-turning play, perhaps. Lil survives, but falls. Now the lasso trying to bring Troll deep into the tier 4s, but he is sustaining. As the Satanic. Ult's already been popped. That's the Aegis.
Lil has the global.
He's held as BKB.
Wait up.
I think Epileptic Kid is okay. There's still global and still a second black hole. Shackle on 2, pretty nice, but now a Hex comes out. That's going to catch Boxy off guard, but he does still live. A sliver of HP. They need a little more, and they've got it. Oh, that's a dead Boxy now without buyback. Another Shackle on 2. But now feels like Liquid lacking damage to make these fights happen.
Yeah, but they haven't taken much more. Like, considering
also
how
not
these fights
leading
been
the base
playing
now.
out. Yeah. They gotta find Lil again. They need to hunt. I wonder if Lil should just be in the fountain.
Now he might as well be. He's pretty far back. Look at his positioning mid. They've caught Koikba now, and he's going to die. No buyback there.
Radiant's middle tower.
Now, you think when
is
Lil
under
got
attack.
caught in that black hole, the troll was like, see? It's
Not so
as
easy,
as
is
it
it?
looks, huh?
Radiant's
Wow,
middle
good
tower.
positioning. I totally would have been. That would have been me right
Oh,
there.
Mickey's hunting.
Radiant's
He's looking.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh, RP though on the other side. While he's hunting, his team is in trouble. They've caught Insania. He's going to buy back, and oh, they've caught Mickey. There's a Hex out on the Viper. Now the BKB comes.
Radiant's middle tower.
Not going to be able to find the silencer, but he does jump on the GPK. Troll, meanwhile, kills Insania again. Back-to-back deaths there. McKay on the run, but the GG will be called. This kill won't even matter. Liquid know they can't hold the global to celebrate the victory as Virtus Pro Prodigy do close it out 25-13 at the 50-minute mark.
For their own mental well-being.